Hello there, my name's Anna Lundberg, and I'm the founder of One Step Outside, where we help people around the world create a business and build a lifestyle that brings them more freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment. And this month, ahead of IPSE's National Freelancers Day on the 28th of June here in the UK, we're putting freelancing in focus as one way in which you can get some of that freedom, fulfillment, and flexibility. So the first couple of weeks we looked at why freelance, what are the advantages that this brings you in terms of that flexibility and so on, and why would you even want to be a freelancer. Last week we also looked at how you can get started if it's something that you're tempted to do and you don't really know what steps you need to take and so on. This week we're looking at the dark side of freelancing because of course there are always cons as much as there are pros when it comes to these different ways of working. And one of the biggest ones, I think, is this feast or famine cycle. It's a bit of a stereotype of freelancers that they're always struggling, they have ups and they have downs, managing difficult clients, they can't set their own rates, always got last minute deadlines, and either they've got too many clients and too many projects, or they have too few, and it's just impossible to say no because you're at the beck and call of these clients and you're sort of not as free and fulfilled as you hoped you might be. And while of course there's an element of truth in that and there's certainly a risk and that is a possible scenario, it's by no means the only way of living, and there are lots of things that you can put in place to set yourself up for success and to not get dragged into that cycle. I do think that freelancing for some of us is also perhaps a stepping stone, so it creates a bit more freedom and flexibility than being in a corporate 9 to 5, but there might be even still more if you can learn to think of yourself more as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, and we'll look at some more advanced strategies to do that and to manage your money as a freelancer next week. But in the meantime, there are lots of things you can do in terms of learning to really value what you're providing, positioning your services to the right people, setting the right rates, learning to manage those difficult clients and perhaps to spot them ahead of time next time. Learning to say no, that's a really big one, it's a tricky one, but setting those boundaries and being able to say no when it's not the right project or client for you, and so on, and managing your time, your budgets and so on. So there's all sorts of strategies we can talk about. So if you're interested in this, I'd love to hear your questions, your challenges that you've been experiencing. If you're a more advanced freelancer, then please share your wisdom. I'd love to see your comments in terms of maybe challenges you faced when you were first starting out and how you've overcome them. And if you're interested, there's also a blog post over on my profile later this week, and I'd love for you to come and join my Facebook group. We're in there every week now, doing free trainings. This week, of course, addressing those challenges, so digging into some of the other challenges as well that have come up with existing freelancers that I've been working with and that I've experienced myself. And then next week, as I said, we'll be looking at some more advanced training strategies to really take your freelancing to the next level. So I'd love to see you over there in the Facebook group if you're active there. If not, please, in the meantime, I'd love to see your comments here on LinkedIn, and if you'd like to check out the article as well with some more tips and tricks for those various challenges as well, that would be great. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.